Thanks for joining us, and thanks for squeezing in. Appreciate it. So students, educators, and parents, welcome to the Book Dedication Assembly in honor of the class of 2025. I begin with an honor of gratitude to all those who have joined us in the Moran Library this morning as we gather for this annual tradition, a moment when the upcoming graduation starts to feel real and the students before us begin the transition of becoming an Upland alumni. It's during this book dedication when your names become etched in the very fabric of the library, the academic center, and yes, the heart of Upland's campus. Over these past years of attending Upland, you've been writing chapters and verses, and it's at graduation when those stories finally become complete. As this group has learned around the Harkness table, every story has a worthy theme to discuss and unpack with your peers. Much like Cain's jawbone, you've been accumulating pages these past years of middle school life, trying desperately to figure out how they all fit together and in what order, all while trying to decipher the clues to determine which voice belongs to which narrator. And now it's all coming together. Your pages are lining up, you found your voice, and now it's time to write your story. The dedications you'll hear today are written by Upland faculty and represent the beginning of your next chapter. They speak to the character, the growth, and the qualities of the young people we honor today. Every story has a moral, and these dedications represent what we've learned from reading the story of the class of 2025. We've learned about resiliency, loyalty, brotherhood, athleticism, pride, competition, bravery, and above all, joy. Lots of joy and lots of laughter. On behalf of the Upland faculty, class of 2025, let me express my gratitude for affording us the privilege of being characters in your story. We're proud of you, and we're thrilled to place your books on these shelves. On some future day, a student will pull your book, and it'll help guide them towards the wonderful qualities that you've cultivated here at Upland. Your story is sure to make an impact on their lives, because they certainly have made an impact on ours. With that, let the dedications begin. I'd like to invite Ms. Otterbein to the podium as our first speaker. Thank you again for joining us.
In the book that almost rhymed by Omar Abed, a young boy has written the perfect story. It had an exciting plot, engaging characters, and most importantly, it rhymed from start to finish. But the boy has a sister who wants to get involved in creating the story and takes his pages. After his sisters join the fun of rewriting the story with the boy, he realizes that collaboration may not be perfect, but it sure does make a better book. Like the boy, this student is highly creative and has artistic vision. There is sometimes a pressure to be perfect, but he has learned that through teamwork and improvisation, collaborative creation, we achieve our greatest accomplishments. His generous spirit and willingness to express new ideas and listen to the thoughts of others is what makes him successful, whether it be on the stage or on the ice. This book is dedicated to Cameron Willis.
In Quiet Power, The Secret Strengths of Introverted Kids by Susan Cain, quote, "You'll read about actual kids who have tackled the challenges of not being extroverted and who have made a mark in their own quiet way," end quote. While not exactly lurking in the shadows, this recipient is somebody who does not necessarily seek the spotlight, but rather is someone whose quiet presence and steady effort contribute to a personality that is kind, reliable, and trustworthy. These quiet strengths aren't just good qualities, they're the kind of power of true leadership, the kind that earns respect and builds lasting impact. This individual embodies the strength found in thoughtful reflection and consistent action, proving that influence doesn't always require a booming voice. These are all excellent leadership qualities on which he will continue to build. This book is dedicated to Jason Tammet. In Dream Big by Ricky Sapp, the author describes his journey from being a troubled kid who was kicked out of school in 8th grade, ours wasn't, to working his way back through football, eventually playing at Clemson and being drafted by the Philadelphia Eagles in 2010. Along the way, Ricky realized that his, quote, true purpose was to travel the world and give kids a message that they have the power and the authority to help change the world by being willing to lead, being fearless, and dreaming big, end quote. This book is fitting not only because the recipient has listed football as his favorite sport, but also because he recognized and shared eloquently in his 9th grade speech that sometimes you have to welcome change so that it can lead to great things. In other words, dreaming big. This book is proudly dedicated to Christopher Denna.
Maybe by Kobe Amada is a heartwarming story about a girl who embraces her boundless potential and shares her ideas with the world. It encouraged readers to recognize themselves as unique and capable of amazing things, highlighting the magical possibilities that lie within each of us. The story celebrates the journey of discovery and the joy of creating a wonderful world, one idea at a time. Like the girl in the story, this 9th grader came to Upland just this year and has been a true blessing to our whole community. This student has helped those around her find beauty in each day. She has shared her inner sunshine with all those she encounters, whether she is on the ice, in the classroom, overseas, on stage, on the lacrosse field, or at the beach. This student's inner beauty and optimism is something that the Upland community will never forget. Her smile warms up the room, let alone the world. Maybe, just maybe, the world has been waiting for centuries for someone like you. One thing is for sure, because you are here, anything is possible. This world needs, sorry guys. This world needs your gifts, your talents, your big ideas. Please always believe in yourself and never forget your potential. You have left your mark here, and we know you are just getting started, as everything you need lies within you. This book is dedicated to Mia McCormick.
Humongous fungus. Beneath the forest floor, drifting through the air, fungus are everywhere. The book Humongous Fungus reminds me of this particular 9th grader. He's quiet, introspective student, an observer of nature. While the comparison of a person to a fungus might rise an eyebrow initially, I find the analogy to be remarkably appropriate. Similar to how a fungus establishes itself, this student takes his time to feel at ease in the new environments. However, when the circumstances are right, a distinct and valuable aspect of his personality unfolds. Fungi are incredibly resilient and masters of survival, thriving in countless different habitats. In a similar display of adaptability and resiliency, the student made the significant move from his home habitat in Finland to study with us in his new environment. Much like the symbiotic relationship fungi create, this student is a helper, a source of clarity, a friend to his peers, an example for others. Humongous Fungus is dedicated to Amos.
Spoiler, sorry.
Imagine a world. If you let your heart run wild and free, what could you imagine your world to be? This powerful question opens Imagine a World Full of Wonder. Through creation, imagination, and exploration, I hope every student embraces life as they've engaged with the world around them, using their experiences to contemplate the world they wish to inhabit. Imagine a World invites you on a journey to craft your own living masterpiece. One particular line reminds me of the student who embodies this spirit. Imagine a world full of friendship, making the best friends you ever asked for, but always make room for one more. This student arrived at Upland in 9th grade and embraces all the opportunities this community offers. Imagine a World Full of Wonder is dedicated to Noah Rowan.
In Pete the Cat Screams for Ice Cream by James Dean, Pete is eagerly awaiting the Just Chillin' ice cream truck, just like someone we know who cherishes the tradition of getting ice cream with his family on the first and last day of school. But what makes Pete so special isn't just his excitement. It's how he stops along the way to help his friends, always putting others before himself. This story reminds us of someone who does just that, whether teaching his sisters to skate, checking in on classmates, or simply offering a warm hello. He shows up with kindness, patience, and a steady sense of care. He doesn't look for attention. He just makes things better, quietly and consistently. This book is in honor of a true teammate, a thoughtful leader, and someone who makes Upland a better place every day. This book is dedicated to Connor Stearns.
At its core, the theme of Oh, the Places You'll Go by Dr. Seuss fits this student as he embraces life's journey to a foreign country, faced challenges, and believed in himself. His loving family encouraged him to pursue his dreams, overcome the obstacles he would and has faced, and find joy in all the ups and downs he would encounter. The timeless beauty of Oh, the Places You'll Go is that the main character is the reader, and this student is the main character of his own adventure. I dedicate this book to Joachim Pinamaki for his perseverance, resiliency, and confidence. What should Danny do? Illustrated by Gannett and Adir Levy. This book illustrates the power of choice as the main character takes responsibility for shaping his future through the decision he makes in everyday life, a process that underscores the foundations of leadership and personal agency. The protagonist's journey highlights both the empowerment of this freedom and the crucial understanding of its consequences, both positive and negative. Over the past 2 years, I've witnessed this student navigate situations embodying problem-solving, empathy, compassion, and a keen awareness of the impact of their actions, blossoming into a respected and proactive leader in our community. As our goalie, this student is definitely used to making some important decisions under pressure. It is with this connection in mind that I dedicate this book to Danny Trainer.
The Song for Everyone by Lucy Morris is the story of a mysterious melody emanating from a window in town and how it affects the characters that regularly pass by, enjoying the song in different ways and for different reasons. One day, the wonderful sounds suddenly stop. Everyone responds in their own way, ultimately coming together to help save the music they have all come to love. This book touches on themes of emotional complexity, the role that music plays in our lives, and the importance of community, making it a fitting story to represent a member of the 9th grade class who deeply understands each of these topics. For this student, music is just one of many talents, as well as a place where they can seek solace, focus, and a creative outlet. They have quietly inspired others through the demonstration of their many gifts related to Upland's 4As and through the courage that it takes to show up in different ways for themselves and others as they strive to live a life out loud. Although they have only attended Upland for a year, they have quickly become an integral part of our community and will remain so for all time. This book is dedicated to Maddie Smith.
Explore is a breathtaking collection of stunning maps and detailed diagrams that reveal the world in a whole new light. They illuminate core subjects like science, nature, and history, all within incredibly engaging illustrations. I've had the privilege of joining this student on his long journey through Upland as he's charted his own map. There have been plenty of twists and turns, unexpected roadblocks, unknown terrain, but this student continues to navigate his way through it all. The triumphs along the way when this student has discovered his plateaus, his golden sunsets, and his majestic waterfalls have been profound. In fact, I encourage everyone to sign up for his expedition as he navigates life with joy, loyalty, resiliency, and compassion for his friends and family. I consider myself lucky to have been the Clark to his Lewis. For his love of maps, geography, and adventure, this book is dedicated to Jacob Bodner. This delightful board book, What Brothers Do Best, by renowned children's author Laura Nemiroff, celebrates all that brothers can do for their siblings. From pushing a swing to completing a puzzle together, big brothers are simply the best. I've known this graduate for several years, and I couldn't be more impressed witnessing his growth as an older brother. His patience, deliberate care, and protective nature is centered around the responsibility he has to his family. His friends know this feeling, as they're just as much a part of his family as his actual siblings. We here at Upland have been fortunate enough to be an extended part of their family for most of their formative years. On behalf of Piper, who shared how much she loves playing knee hockey with him and appreciates how he always looks out for her, this book is dedicated to Jackson Simon, the best big brother in the business.
In What Do You Do with a Chance by Kobe Yamada, a boy is offered something unexpected, a chance. At first, he's unsure. He lets it pass by, afraid of messing up, but the chance keeps coming back, and eventually he gathers the courage to leap. What follows is a story of bravery, trust, and learning that some of life's greatest moments come from the risks we're bold enough to take. With gentle words and luminous illustrations, this book is a quiet anthem for those who work hard, believe in their dreams, and rise to meet opportunity with courage. This young person knows what it means to put in the work long before the big moment arrives. Whether skating on the ice, catching the perfect wave, or quietly setting the tone for those around him, he leads with integrity, determination, and focus. He is both a fierce competitor and a thoughtful teammate on and off the field. He's a loyal older brother, a steady, protective presence for his younger siblings, and a generous host to his Finnish brother, welcoming him into his home and heart. He doesn't just wait for chances, he prepares for them. And when they come, he takes them with quiet strength and a wide open heart. This book is dedicated to Oliver Sheff. In After the Fall, How Humpty Dumpty Got Back Up Again, author Dan Santat offers a breathtaking new chapter to a familiar tale. Humpty Dumpty, once broken, now faces the lingering fear of falling again. With luminous illustrations and a message full of emotional depth, the story powerfully explores how fear can hold us back and how courage and perseverance can help us rise. This is a redemptive, triumphant, and exhilarating book about healing, growing, and choosing to climb again even when it's hard. This ninth grader is someone who understands those themes deeply. He is a kind and loyal soul grounded in a strong family and filled with quiet strength. Whether he's giving it his all on the field or ice, showing up for his friends, or bringing laughter into the classroom, he's constantly evolving, working hard, and rising to the moment. Like Humpty, this student has the heart of someone who chooses growth, who dares greatly, even when the climb is tough. This book is dedicated to Mateo Dobzhalewski. You are brave, resilient, and one of a kind.
In the book, Allosaurus and the First Day of School, Allosaurus isn't afraid to be herself when starting at a new school. Despite her worries, differences, hesitations, and feelings that come with going to a new school, she walks into the first day simply as herself, confident, imaginative, and true to who she is. While it's not easy at first, Allosaurus's kindness, sense of humor, and genuine personality quickly make her someone others admire and want to be around. She becomes a friend to everyone and a bright light in her classroom. This book is dedicated to a ninth grader who shows all of these same qualities. She is kind to everyone, authentic to herself, funny, and someone others naturally look up to. This book is dedicated to Allison Lavona.
Why Not by Kobe Yamada is a story about discovering our bright possibilities, our vast potential, and our endless treasure trove of hidden talents. This book cheers you on, encouraging you to be brave enough to go out into the world and discover how miraculous it is. And why not? Why not see for yourself? Why not discover the joy in something new? Like the book, this student has encouraged us to experience more, see more, and do more. The illustrations show a child moving through the world, and their size reflects their impact and emotions in each moment. This student also has a larger impact than they realize. Quiet and steady, they will surprise you with their hidden depths. A subtle humor, a sarcastic response, an intense focus, a tenacious curiosity. They are a person with strength and laughter, determination and emotion, and with each step they take forward, they will leave the world better than they found it. This book is an invitation to embrace that potential because I already know the student will seek out new possibilities. So, face every challenge with courage and an open mind, remembering your value and importance as you impact the world. This book is dedicated to Davis Orsini.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you once again for your time and attention with the book dedication this morning. And I'm going to wait patiently while Davis makes his way up to the seat, and then we'll give them one more round of applause for the class of 2025. Thank you very much.
So first and foremost, congratulations to everyone here, but I also want to thank Mr. Gallagher for putting together just a beautiful ceremony. So thank you, Mr. Drew. If there are any faculty announcements that need to be shared, I think otherwise we'll save others for Monday. Okay, quick moment of silent reflection, right? It's the beginning of the end for this crew who's meant a lot to us. So for our moment of silent reflection, let's just send them some good vibes, some good energy, and some good thoughts. All right, everybody, have a great day, have a great weekend.